So this is what I'm doing when I'm not over at the Dandy House. Or this is what I'm doing when I'm not cleaning the house or working or paying bills or being a good consumer. Again, I apologize if I don't see your messages. I got sunglasses on. I got cars that are going to run my rear end over. Don't harass me if you hear me breathing heavy. When I get out in the sun, it's going to get hot. It's kind of shady right now. And I don't mean shady as in nasty. I mean shady as in shade. Like darn interstate around here. It's a lot of people from the state next door because they have to pay to get into their parks, so they come here. To get here than it would be to go to the park that's local to them and pay. Save 100 miles on your vehicle and all the tires and oil and everything else. But no, because it's free, they're actually going to end up spending more money driving to a place that's free than they would if they just went to their own parks. Hi, Kelly. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry about the other day. Oh, you're talking about, what is that called? Sticker. As I do this 45-minute walk, what seems to be mostly uphill, huffing and puffing, I'll try to explain. Okay, right in there, you probably can't see it too well, but there's some kind of game that they do in the bushes. When I figure out the name of it, I'll let you know. I can't remember if it's a frisbee or something. They throw a frisbee at a pole with some kind of basket on it or something. I think that's what they do. I'm like, what the hell? Just go in the yard and throw a frisbee. Better, thank you. I don't know. I haven't been on a few days. Frisbee golf? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can zoom in on this chained basket over here that I see. And then you guys will know what I'm talking about. Here, this chained basket right here. It's in the woods. They have these trails through the bushes. Going uphill again in the sun now. This chained bizarre baskets. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if I really want to know. I mean, the bushes are fun and all, but I don't have time for that. I'm too busy. And Sundays, people are at church and stuff, so I can't see anybody tuning in at all. I don't have that many followers, subscribers to YouTube, so I mean, this isn't the SM channel. I mean, Sam and Colby channel. Sorry, S&C channel, where they get 1 million views within the first minute of putting something out there. So I have to be humble and say, if anybody's that they're if they're any good, that kind of stuff. So it's not like interview. Good players are, and maybe the not so good if you remember them. But either way, yeah, there's some people right over there. I'm gonna zoom in on. I think I'm gonna, but I'm walking, so it's bumpy, and they're playing that game, whatever it's called. I'll have to nonchalantly look and see what they're doing when I walk past. Again, I'm sorry I'm bouncing, but I don't have a gimbal on my cell phone, so maybe I need that. I just don't know how this gimbal's going to work on a cell phone. I never had that before. Let's see, somebody's writing something. Frisbee golf, that's what it's called. What does it say? There's two. There's two. But yeah, like baskets, I think. Right, there's a top one. The chains are vertical, and the bottom basket looks like a basket or something. I don't know if you have to get it through the top one, it falls through the chains. If it's frisbees, it must fall through the chains and then into the basket below. That's what I would think. Here's a volleyball thing in the park. I'm holding the phone with two hands to help keep it. What is that? There's a person walking over there. I thought I saw a ghost. Here it was just a person. Well, here at the Dandy House, you never know if they're real or not. There's so many. I'm told that there's so many people seen there, and history has shown, apparently, that's reported. History has shown that a lot of the people that are seen are ghosts. They're either half people, where the bottom half's missing, top half's missing, whatever, or entire people. I'm gonna wipe off the screen here. I forgot to wipe off the lens. There. Somebody was having a funeral gathering here. Somebody was having a funeral gathering here, but I don't see it yet. If I come across it, I'll point it out. There's a lake that's nearby. I'm not going to walk up to the water because the road doesn't go to the water. But, God, I hope I don't have to take off my shirt and attract attention. Good grief. If you hear some jingling, I have keys in my pocket. I have these, I don't know what they are, nylon or polyester or some nonsense. These shorts on, and the shorts don't, They don't block the noise. They don't keep the keys still. Here, I got my keys. Oh, I don't have a signal. Damn. That's funny. That's all the best to you. My butthole is staying where it is. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying before, I don't know if I paused this or if I had 3 bars. I don't know why I'm losing signal or whatever. I was saying that I'm not going to insinuate anything here is paranormal. There could be spooks, ghosts, entities, parasites around, but I'm not insinuating that I'm going to see anything. I'm not insinuating there's anything here. But if you guys see something, as Yasko says, please put your comments in the section below, brother. And I do apologize if I accidentally push pause or something. I'm not doing that on purpose. It's irritating to watch something and have it pause. And no, I'm not in the bushes. Like here's a trail right here. Like when Paul goes walking, he goes down some trail, and I don't know where it goes. This road is about, what is it, a mile? It takes me about 45 minutes. Or road, I guess you could call it a road. It's in a park. It goes in a zigzag circle up and down these hills. A lot of parents and stuff walk them when they drop their kids off to be in sports, and they're practicing at this park. Now I'm going to be going down a hill, but it's going to go uphill again. Yeah, Bert. When you have your first doctor scare, if you will, you end up making time for stuff you didn't make time for before your doctor scare. So you could start now, and then you won't have to have the doctor scare. But a lot of people wait until they absolutely have to. And I have a solo flex and a treadmill and a bike and this and that. When I was using the solo flex on a daily basis, I would miss a day. Man, I'm telling you, when you do any kind of workout, when you miss a day, you actually miss it. So subconsciously, it must do you good. Uh, I don't know all about that. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that people that work out or whatever they do, darn it. You should, because once you get older, you start working. You're not doing any exercise that you were doing when you were younger. Of course, I'm talking about a time when kids did exercise every minute of the day. Nowadays, it's not like that, but I'm referring to years ago when kids would be physically fit and they'd be riding their bikes around. Some of them, you know. For me, it was most all of them I knew were always out and about doing this, doing that. And I live in a city, so if you wanted to go to something, um, you may be able to take a bike or a mini bike or go hang out. Babysitting job gig could have ever gotten. I think I ended up bringing my realistic 8-track tape player. That me 2 years. So I was in seventh heaven to get that 8-track player. The speakers detached. It was right. I think you can still find them online. It detached, and then there was one speaker in each detachment. So you could put a speaker about 8 feet over here and 8 feet over there, and it would sound better. Or they would clip together, and you'd have a speaker on front and back. I'm going up the hill. I'm sorry, I'm breathing. Sins of my youth make it tough on me to do the right thing at my age. There's somebody coming, so I'm gonna show off into the woods next to me. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, good. Thank you. Whenever you're flying a drone or obviously videotaping with a 4K camera or cell phone or something, a lot of people they don't want to be on the video, so you purposely turn away and respect their presence, yeah, they're usually a tad nicer to you. No parking. Good thing I'm not planning on parking there. Here's the other side of the road. Let me zoom in under these bushes. Can't really see much. You probably see 20 feet in. That's it. It's so thick with the stuff. There's a car coming. So I'm going to go over here again. For anyone who's just tuning in, I apologize for this jingling noise. It's not a ghost following me. It's my keys and my I don't know, nylon polyester blue shorts. It's a loose fabric and the keys jingle. It's not like tight jeans where the keys will be quiet in there. Keys are to be seen and not heard. Seems like I remember that years ago. But it wasn't anything about keys. I think I just saw a squirrel go across the road. All right, I'll try to be quiet for, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's see what happens.
The lake is down that way where you can see the cars. There's a lake over there right in the center. Sorry, I can't show you this without it shaking. There's some people coming, so I'm going to look over this way off to the side. Now I have to go uphill for a while, so I'm going to start huffing and puffing. Let's go over here. Other side of the road. Man, if you're drunk, don't take this road. These stupid hills. Like I said earlier in the live stream, I hope I don't get so hot I have to take my shirt off and then attract negative attention. I think last time I said and attract attention, but if I'm being honest, it would be
considered negative attention, because I'm not 18 anymore. Okay, now here comes another hill. It's a ridiculous hill. It's probably the worst one, because you can't tell on the cell phone, but it goes up, up, up. And again, I apologize for the jingling of the keys in my pocket. I hear people in bushes again. I don't know if they're playing that game or if they're riding mountain bikes in the bushes. Right through here, you can see there's a trail in here that bikes ride on. And there's trails all through here, which would probably be a lot cooler to walk on with the shade. But the surface has got roots and it's not the best. Then I have to throw my shoes in the washing machine when I got home from all the dust. Again, I apologize. I just keep apologizing today that I don't have a gimbal for my cell that I'm going live on. I imagine those gimbals for cell phones really work, because I would be skeptical. Let's see. Disc golf. Disc golf. So I guess they don't call it frisbee golf anymore. Disc golf. Oh, fancy schmancy. Whenever I see those disc golfers crossing the road, going from one thing to the next, I never see them sweating. So, what the hell was that noise? Oh, a guy in the bushes just threw his thing into his chain. Where is he? There he is. Oh, scared me. He threw his frisbee into his basket and it made a bunch of noise. There he goes again. There's somebody. I'm hoping the water is on. There's a place right over here that has a warm bubbler outside, or for those people on the other side of the U.S., water fountain. I don't really care which way I call it. Some days I call it this, some days I call it that, but I never call it a urinal. So I just hope it's running. They may have a concession stand open at the practice fields area. I could get a water or something there. I used to buy cases and cases and cases of soda any given month or week. I stopped. Now I get cases of water. And I thought I would miss it more than I do, because I've been a Diet Coke fan for I don't know how many years. I don't know, 40 years, 30. I wonder if the bathroom's open. I gotta pee. mean, I don't want to pee in the bushes because all the bushes here are filled with bike paths and frisbee golfers. Oh, wow, it's still open. That's cool. Most of it is downhill. Thank God. See all these cars here. There's bikes and disc golfers and this and that and this and that. I was looking up one of those uh, bike racks. I think it was THULE was the brand name I wanted. And oh my God, for 4 bikes, I think it was, I don't know, 4,000, 2,000. I don't know what. It was crazy. So yeah, I mean, I want to get a decent one. Reality says I could. I can't even afford $1,000 one, but I don't find it. I don't know why all the trees aren't trimmed like they usually are at this time of year. Usually by, what is it coming up here? Valentine's? No. Ha ha ha, I'm kidding. Halloween. Yeah, that's it. Usually they're pretty much turned by then. And I think we're about 4 weeks away from Halloween. 4 weeks away? Maybe 4.5. I think I'm told that we have 3 weeks before we're at Wildwood Sanitarium. And yes, we'll be live during that time. And then after the trip, I'm not calling it a vacation because it's a lot of work. After the trip is done, then in the fall and winter months, I can use that footage and make it better for people, because when you are just doing a live stream, it's a lot of behind the scenes, like 80% is behind the scenes. It's not like you're investigating every second of every day. So you know, you're going to hear people talking about what they're going to have for supper. You're going to hear people harassing each other because of the stress that you're under being in these locations. It's pretty bad. Um, so you're getting to see this raw footage that really is not all paranormal investigations. And there's, you know, channels that are out there, they all put out a lot of paranormal investigations. So they take their behind the scenes, produce it into uh, an investigation that looks pleasing to the eye for the final product. And behind the scenes, it's okay to watch that stuff because, you know, you might end up seeing something that might not have been caught when they get home and manufacture, cut and edit, cut and edit, cut and edit all of the content that they want in their particular upload. They may miss a lot of stuff. Paul was mentioning the other day that it had seemed like there was 15 edits in 15 seconds on a recent video that we had watched. You know, and then there's no edit for a little while, and then you know that you have to do all these edits to make it appealing for people who are watching. Otherwise, all your work just goes in vain. Nobody watches it. You know, it's just a waste of time. So, I mean, you upload all this stuff, nobody watches it. Well, I suppose it would help if you had 10 million subscribers. You know, then some would watch it. But if you don't have 10 million subscribers, the stuff is just put up, I would say, in vain, not a waste of time, because as many content producers as there are, they all say, do what you love to do. So if you love to do this, love to do that, you know, whatever, rock climbing, paranormal investigations, sewer investigations, whatever you're doing, if you love doing it, is it really, in theory, a waste? Okay, I'm coming back to my car. I don't want to own it on bikes. I don't want to videotape. You mean 8? Okay. Outhouse thing. Please tune in again.